Hello, 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 my amazing teammates, or if you are watching this as a not a goal getter, but just to learn a little more about text opportunity parties or experiences, here I am. So I'm Kathy White. I am a diamond leader for the Goal Getters in New York. And I thought I would do a little mini training on text only parties. Um, First, I want to kind of dive into the why. Oh, hold on. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
It's just you and I right now, but I am recording. And
Pretty.
so there you go. So I thought I would start with the why we're talking about text only parties. And then I'm going to kind of get into the how, and a couple of different hows, and what that kind of looks like. So a little bit of the why when it comes to text only parties, and why we've kind of switched from social selling to conversational selling. Um, this is, I think, the most important stat you'll ever hear. On Facebook today, the average business post reaches about 1 to 2% of the followers. So let's say you have 1,000 followers, which I definitely don't, but maybe 10 to 20 of those people are actually seeing it. So it's just a thing that I think most people need to remember. Like it's out there when you post, you are putting it out there, which is great, but it's not getting that engagement reach.
Hmm.
The other piece is long-term decline. So organic reach used to be about 26% in 2014, like an organic reach, and now it's closer to 5% or less. And so we built our businesses, a lot of us, in a time where 1 in 4 people saw our posts, which was great. And now it's closer to 1 in 20. And then the other piece is that engagement. Again, engagement with any post is about 0.15. Um, Now, that doesn't mean that they're not seeing it, but the engagement isn't what it used to be. And so not only are people not seeing it, they're not interacting or anything like that. And quite frankly, I think people are getting overloaded with content, right? And brands are posting more than ever, so that engagement declines. And private messaging has worked better. And messages, whether it's text or messenger, open rates are higher than 80 to 88%. So compare that to social posts where maybe 1 to 2% are even seeing it. You're getting 80 to 88% on the messaging side. So we want to make sure that we build our businesses around a system that is changing, right? And so we didn't really lose our audience, but we kind of lost the way we were reaching them. And that's why this is kind of like a great way to transition your business to a conversational selling versus a social selling. Um, so a little background on what I've done. I have had technically four text only parties so far. Three of them, the first three I did were I did them with my own personal clients. This last one I did was with a brand new host. So I'm going to say these three were all over $500 experiences. The one that I just had this weekend, and I'm being completely blunt and honest, flopped. Complete flop. And I don't know if it's because since it was my first time doing it with a new host, even if her fa friends and family are know much about Tastefully Simple. So, I think that's good data for myself to take and run with like, okay, what could I have done differently? And I have some things running in the back of my mind. I'm going to use pretty much, I might tweak my verbiage a little bit, the same exact a text experience with my own clients in September. So I don't think it's the content. I think it was my audience and how I connected with that audience. I could be wrong, but just like anything, not everything's going to be perfect. So Now, Linda, you do use Project Broadcast, yes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen. You do not need to have, I'm going to say this for anyone who might be watching this on a replay or something like that. You do not need to have Project Broadcast in order to do a text only party. In fact, I'm not even going to get into that part per se right now. I'm just going to talk about the basics of what it kind of looks like. There are two ways to do it. Some people prefer to do it all in one day. Um, I like to spread it across 3 days, with 3 to 4 posts per day, and in a very specific time frame from like 5 to 7. That's what works best for me. I think I have been invited to other text only parties for other businesses, and I found if I got messages all day long, it became white noise. But when it was fresh after work, I found that it was much easier to respond to things like that. Okay. So what I have done, I've put together, it's called Fall 26 Text Party here. Right here, this will be a Canva link to the images that I will refer to. You'll just be able to click right onto that, and it should direct you immediately to the template. And again, it's a template, so you can edit the pictures, you can put your face in there and everything like that. So the pictures are already done for you. Um, as a project bu broadcast bundle ID, this is the bundle ID right there. I can explain
Okay.
how to use that if you want at the end, but just so you know, it will basically input the entire thing that I did into your project broadcast without any copy and paste. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
However, let's
But
say
I
you
should,
don't,
but the graphics and stuff won't be
they
mine
will come
if
through
I
it too.
changed them in Canva.
No, they
Oh,
will
they
come through
will.
too. Yes.
No, they won't. I have to put those in. Okay.
No, 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 they will. They'll come
Okay.
through. The images will come
Oh,
through, but there'll be one image that you'll definitely want to change on your own because it has my picture in it. So like there'll
yeah.
be one
Okay.
that you have to change.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
yep,
Oh, cool. All right.
yep, yeah.
I mean, you didn't put your face on all of them?
I didn't. Okay, so why this style works is because the there is an opt-in. You're getting permission, and I think that's one of the biggest pieces that I really like about a text only is you're getting permission from the client, from the host's friends to message them. So they are saying, "Yep, go ahead and message me." When I send out an interest message, I would not suggest sending it to like 400 people. I would suggest sending it in like groups of like this town or this zip code or something like that, or this circle of friends and this circle of friends, um, a little bit at a time. So as you generate some people, or like if you have a VIP group, maybe start there and start to generate some of that. I think if you have too many people, because you'll find that people will opt in who might not participate too. But if you have too many opt in, it can get a little confusing. But you're going to literally just kind of put this is set up to be for a hostess. Um, and so at the end, it says, "Do you want to join Jasmine's experience? Simply reply Jasmine to this message to opt in." So as long as they're hit saying Jasmine, you know that they're saying, "Yep, I want in." In Project Broadcast, you can create a keyword with that, but well, that's another training. Um, but once they say Jasmine, you can just copy and paste this and say, "Sweet, you're in, blah, 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 blah." You're giving them the basics of what the text party is going to look like. You're telling them we're going to start on this date and end on this date. I think this is very important. If you're busy, then no worries. You can always scroll back and look at the info. Because I think some people are like, well, I can't opt in because um, I'm not going to be around those days. And if you notice in the very beginning, I never even said the actual dates.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's on purpose because I don't want them to feel like they have to be there on a certain date. Then once they've opted in, then you tell them the dates, and then that you can take that excuse of I can't be there take that excuse away. Give them a solution to that excuse from the beginning. Okay, so then sorry, this is not anything you need to know. That was from a different party. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So your kickoff text. So I like to do it. Let's say I like to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I send it the morning of the party, thank you so much for doing this. And it's just the basic info of what the plan is for the party. No stress. As a reminder, this is what it's going to look like. And basically, what they're doing is they're replying if they want to hold, if they want number one, they want, or 1A, 2B, I'm sorry, 1A, 1B, both ones, or none of ones. And then that's fine. It's very simple. I always like to say simple, fast, and fun, and a lot of food too. Um, then that's about then I also give them a link. This is my project broadcast one, but a link to the digital catalog so they can flip through it during the day and just kind of maybe start making a wish list. So day one, round one, I have it scheduled to go out, but again, you can just go ahead, copy and paste it. All those images are already ready to go. You would put the image with this text and they are responding,
Yep.
hopefully. I will say mostly I get people doing hold. I don't get a lot of people doing pass, but if they want something, they'll let me know type of thing.
Okay.
I will not, and this is just me, I typically will respond to the holds. I don't always respond to the passes, or I might just give them a thumbs up or something like that. So here's round one, round two, round three. We just keep going, and that's it. So like I said, it's really quick. I can be at Seabreeze and this is going on in the background. I was in New York City the last time I did my Christmas in July one, and this whole thing was going on in the background, and I would just respond here or there as I was going along. I honestly forgot it was happening. And then I was like, why am I getting all these messages? And then I was like, oh, that's right. Now do I think that this should be your entire business? Absolutely not. I think this is nice for diversification, an option for your clients. I don't love it, but I do love the fact that it's an option for me to reach out to people who maybe can't get together in person, maybe just want to know some of the basics, or a host that doesn't feel comfortable having people in her house, his or her house, but this is another option for them to kind of get free products. It literally does the same thing day two, same concept. Everything is right there. I think I actually jumped the gun. I think that one's supposed to be here. Oop, did I miss round eight? I might have skipped round eight. I apologize. I will fix that. Day three should go there, then nine. Oh no, I was right. I might have missed. I think I skipped eight. Anyways, final day of flavor. Oh, that should say round eight. Okay. Eight, then this should say round nine. That's what happened. Um, my last one, did I totally mess this up? Meal kit A, that should say nine. Well, um, on round 10, I like to do what I call a savings plan. Do you want to save all year long? And this is a great way to see if you want to increase your enrollment. I call it our annual savings plan or a monthly savings plan. And it's like that concept of they can join Tastefully Simple for an annual rate, or they can do be our monthly rate, especially around the holiday season. I think that's an option for some people too. Then you do a final call, like a shopping time or whatever, time to make your final selections. Please send me your choices by 8 p.m. the next day. And then I also give them the option again, that catalog. So I am taking their orders for them. I'm writing them all on a piece of paper, and then I'm following up with a personal text following the thing, letting them know this is what I have for you. Is this correct? I also think that's a great opportunity to be like, oh, by the way, our almond pound cake also comes in a value pack. Would you like the single or the value pack? So really take that time to level up, cross sell, just like you would at any other checkout, but it's through texting. The following morning after the event, You send just a thank you again for joining me for Jasmine's party or the Christmas in July. Um, I let them know I'm working at blah, so I'll be reaching out when like at a certain time with your finalized cart. And then again, I send them the link and everything like that. Again, it's not a shopping link, but it's a link for the catalog.
Okay. And you said you have a project broadcast link that you send where you can do, I saw where you could do
Yep.
it there, but do you take the link from your your website page, put it in a project broadcast and get,
Yes.
okay.
And because of the reason why is because I can track and see who clicked on those links.
Ah,
They
okay.
call them trackable links, so it can give me an idea of who
Oh,
did that.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's basically it. That it's pretty, a lot of it is a big front load and it's a big end load, but you're not really doing anything in the middle, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yes.
Um, if you have Project Broadcast, which I know, Linda, you do, what you can
Yep.
do is copy this, like copy
Okay.
that, bring it into Project Broadcast. You're going to go to, sorry, I need to move some things in my Project Broadcast. I have to go find it. I never know where everything is all the time. Oh, come on. Not there. I'm looking for bundles. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. You're going to go to content and
Okay.
then bundles,
Yep.
and then you're going to click this three dot menu right here,
All right.
and you're going to click import bundle.
Okay.
And then you will just paste that bundle code, hit get info, and it will automatically put it in this bundle right here.
Okay.
So mine is right here, fall 26, right here.
Okay.
Once you have that bundle, you're going to bring it to a campaign.
Ah,
I got to double check for a minute. I
I
take that
tried this
back.
one. Oh, okay. I got confused on this part.
I know I got to remember if it automatically puts it in as a campaign for you or not. I want to say it does. I'm pretty sure it does. I can't
Okay.
remember off the top of my head.
All right.
But here's where it can be very confusing.
Okay.
Once that bundle or once you have that campaign in there,
Okay.
so I'm going to click on it. You're going to go right here where it says calendar message
Mm-hmm.
and your arrow.
Okay.
This is where you want to go in and edit the information with your personal information and when you want to send it. Because right now this is like set up to send in the past, right? So
Right.
it will have all my information there. It will not send it, obviously, because that's happened in the past. You will
Right.
go in and change that time frame that you want it to be.
Okay. Okay.
And then if you want to know who to send that campaign to, that's where you would put your contacts in here.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Yes.
All
Where
right.
do you put the link? Where do you find the links? Just out
For
of
this,
curiosity.
for
No,
this.
to make a link for your
Oh, oh,
catalog.
oh, in Project Broadcast. Sorry. Let me go back. Hold on. Yep. So if you go to content
Okay.
and scroll down to trackable links,
Oh, there. Okay. Under QR
and
code.
then if you click that plus sign,
Okay.
you could be like, I think I have one already that says e-catalog, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then you just paste in that link right there, and then it'll automatically save it. So like you can see, I've got my business page right here. I have a contact form link,
Cool.
my digital business card, digital freebies. Like I kind of put a lot of links in here, but then I can see who has clicked on it.
Ah, okay.
So once I click on like e-catalog, I can scroll down and it'll say like these are the contacts below that I have clicked on it.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for
Cool.
joining me. And
So
I
thank you for
will
the
post
info.
Of course, I will post that text party link document in our community page.
Okay, awesome. All
All
right.
right. Oh, I hope
Thank
this
you.
recorded, right? It recorded, right? Okay. Okay, it's
It
still
said it was
recording.
recording.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, take care, Linda. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.